When the supermarkets have been raided and your refrigerator is just a useless metal box, hunger won't kill you immediately. It comes slowly. It turns your body into a cannibal, digesting its own muscle just to survive. You found meat? Great. But in a post-apocalyptic world, fresh meat is a ticking time bomb. Bacteria, mold, maggots. They are waiting. They want your dinner. And if you aren't careful, that steak will kill you faster than starvation. So, how do you keep meat from rotting for 50 years without electricity? The answer lies in the saddlebags of Arctic explorers and Native American warriors. It's called pemmican. It doesn't taste good. It looks like candle wax mixed with dirt. But it is nature's ultimate energy bar. To stop the rot, you have to understand the enemy. Bacteria need 3 things to throw a party on your meat: water, air, and the right temperature. You can't control the temperature because the grid is down. You can barely control the air. But water? You can eliminate it. And fat? You use it to lock the air out. Here is the chemical formula for survival. Dry protein plus liquid fat equals immortality. Find whatever lean meat you have: beef, deer, even rat if you're desperate enough. Trim off all the fat. Fat in fresh meat is a traitor. It will go rancid. Keep only the lean muscle. Slice it into strips as thin as paper. The thinner it is, the faster the water escapes. Now, dry it. Use the sun. Use smoke. Use the hood of an abandoned car baking in the heat. The goal isn't to cook it. The goal is to suck the life out of it. You want the meat so dry that if you bend it, it snaps, crack, like a dry twig. If it bends, bacteria are still swimming inside. Keep drying. Now you have jerky, but that's not enough. Grab 2 clean rocks, or a hammer and a sheet of metal. Crush it. Beat it until that meat turns into a fine powder. Does it look like sawdust? Good. Does it look nothing like food anymore? Perfect. By pulverizing it, you are destroying the final cell structures, ensuring there is no bunker left for moisture to hide. Protein builds muscle, but fat is what keeps the furnace inside you burning. You need animal fat. Tallow, lard, grease. Render it over low heat. This is called rendering. You need to cook it until it stops bubbling. That hissing sound? That is the sound of water evaporating. Remember, water is the enemy. When the fat is crystal clear and silent, you have liquid gold. This is where the magic happens. Mix the meat powder and the liquid fat at a 1-to-1 ratio. Half dry, dead dust, half scorching hot fat. Stir it up. If you're feeling fancy, throw in some dried berries for a little vitamin C, unless you want your teeth to fall out from scurvy. Pour that sludge into a mold, a metal tray, a hollow in a rock, or wrapped in a piece of old leather. Let it cool. What you are holding right now isn't a meal. It is solid fuel. As it hardens, the fat encapsulates every single grain of meat dust, creating a physical barrier that stops oxygen and bacteria from entering. It is a micro-bunker for protein. 1 hand-sized bar of pemmican provides enough calories for a grown man to operate all day. Throw it in a backpack, bury it in the ground, or toss it in a damp corner of a warehouse. 5 years later, edible. 10 years later, still fine. 50 years later, it might taste a little rancid, but it will keep you alive. Don't expect it to taste like a 5-star steak. It tastes like grease mixed with dust and desperation. But in the post-apocalypse, flavor is a luxury. While everyone else is fighting over a can of expired beans, you have a battery of perpetual energy in your pocket. You don't eat to enjoy. You eat to fuel the machine. And with pemmican, the machine runs forever. Bon appetit, survivor.